Hi, it's Chef Rick, and today I'm making carrot cake.
Oh, we're back. So 2 large carrots, give them a peel. And then we're just going to top and tail them. That just means chopping off the tips. So you end up with these 2 nice big carrot chunks, if you like. Then we're going to grate them. On the second to the finish, you want it to be like nice little threads like that of carrot, rather than it being too thick or too thin. And that's 2 carrots fully grated. So you take a baking tray, and this time we're going to take some walnuts, 110 grams of walnuts on a baking tray in an oven at about 200 degrees. They only need toasting off, so anywhere between 8 and 10 minutes. Just check. You'll see some of them are starting to go a little bit browner there. That's exactly what we're after. Take those out, let them cool. And then the best way I found to do this was literally just cover them up with another sheet of baking paper, give them a nice little whack with a rolling pin, push them all out just to break them down. If you've got a like a food processor that's not going to totally turn them into mush, use that, but that's what you're looking for. Just a nice broken up, but not a complete powder. Now, into this is my neighbour's borrowed food mixer. There's 425 grams of soft brown sugar and 325 ml of vegetable oil. Just give that a really good mix. I definitely need to invest in one of these, but got the nicest next door neighbour who lends me this when I need it. So you can see how lovely it gets everything mixed together. Give that a good mix, and then we're going to add 300 grams of plain flour, a teaspoon of salt, about 10 grams of ground cinnamon, and give that a nice another mix again. See how it all comes together really, really nice. It's a nice little shine to it, but of course we're nowhere near ready yet. We're just in the start of this becoming a really wonderful cake mixture. To that we're going to add 4 eggs. Mix it again, and now this is where it starts to look really, really nice. Not there, not straight away, but trust me, you'll see in a second. It goes lovely, beautiful and smooth. There we go. So that just had that was beaten for around about 5 minutes, I would say, 4 to 5 minutes. Obviously that was slightly fast forwarded on the camera. So we're going to take the cake mix that we've got, add in those lovely ground up toasted walnuts and the shredded grated carrot, you know what it is, carrot. Give that a really good mix. Just make sure all of that's combined. It didn't need to go with the machine mix on there again. I've just used a spoon there just to obviously kind of almost fold it in. Just don't want to overwork it, but just make sure it's all lovely and combined. And there we go. And that's the cake mix done. So we're going to get a tray. This is my little, well, it's how I sort of was taught to do it. If you want to line it properly, I just draw around the base of it just with a pen, cut it out there. And then that's going to be like a lined cake tin, if you like. Doesn't need much more doing to it. Add the cake mixture. That's then going to go into an oven for about roughly about half an hour. Turn the oven down from 200 degrees where you were toasting off the walnuts to about 180 degrees. Check on it after about 20 minutes or so. But yeah, around about half an hour you want to put this in the oven for. If you like these videos, please click like and subscribe. It means the world to us, and I'm like right back on it at the moment. So there it is, out of the oven. Let that cool, and now we're going to make the icing, or the cream cheese icing for the top. So in there is 100 grams of butter, 150 grams of icing sugar, and a pack of cream cheese, 200 grams of cream cheese. Again, give that another really good mix round. You'll see it'll start to loosen up a little bit. That my butter could have been a little softer, to be fair, when it went on there. So if you can use kind of warmed butter or softened butter, but either way, look, it worked in the end. It'll just kind of reduce your whisking time, and that's how you're making your beautiful cream cheese frosting for the top. And now just turn it out. You see how nothing's stuck there, and we can just peel off that grease-proof paper. Now you'll see nothing stuck to the grease-proof. Those darker bits there, that's just where some carrot is kind of clumped is the wrong choice of words. They're going to be like some of the best bites that you can get. That's going to be the lovely, super soft and moist bits. Spread the cream cheese icing all over the top as evenly as you can. Don't need to be an artist for this. And now just a little bit of decoration, as you say. So there's a handful of pistachios, literally just deshelling the pistachio nuts. There we go. Get rid of all those shells, and then we're just going to chop these as finely as we can. Again, if you've got a machine that's going to do these for you, that's great. But if we're just going to use a knife, the standard method of chopping that we do all the time on this channel, basically just take your time, just keep bringing things back into the middle and just work it left and right. But there's some lovely, lovely chopped pistachios. Such a beautiful colour, such a beautiful taste. And an orange. And all we're going to do, we want the really bright outside orange skin of the orange skin. There we go. So we're just going to run it through a grate like that, a very fine grate. You see how I'm just taking off the skin? You don't want to take the pith, as they say. But yeah, the pith is obviously the kind of sharp, bittery bit that's just below that first layer. But we just want that peel. So look at that, really bright orange, packed with orange flavour, lovely and oily. Sprinkle all over the top your pistachios. And the orange, and there you've got a carrot cake, and it's now up to you how you're going to slice it and how you want to serve it. So you'll see with these, I just do a few kind of chunks just so I can show off and test it a little bit. I mean, it's as soft and as moist and delicious as a cake gets, a carrot cake. I've had this one sat for ages, ready to edit and put out there. As I'm watching it now, I'm like, oh, I think I'm gonna make one of these later. But you can just see how, oh, it's just beautiful. What more can I tell you? Gorgeous frosting. That top, of course, it looks beautiful. The top, as in the orange and the pistachios, looks really nice, but it does add like a really nice level of flavour to it as well. Something's really, really delicious. You can see all that lovely moist carrot out on the side. It's soft, it's sweet. My wife thinks it's good for you. I don't think it's good for you, but you know, it's fantastic. And there you go, beautiful carrot cake. I really hope you enjoyed that video. Oh, this bit here as well. My wife's grandma gave us that little plate. That was from Concord. So I always think that's like, what a lovely way to serve it on one of those Concord little plates. Anyway, I'm showing off now. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next one.